It's another Blues Day Tuesday, so what all came out today? And we'll take a look ahead at next week's releases. October's turning out to be the most expensive month of the year, and I'll show you what I picked up. All that and more on today's Physical Media Report.
And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. So as I'm recording this, I get the big news that the Lord of the Rings box set, the Middle-earth collection, that may be coming out October 5th. We had Geek Gab post that on his Instagram today. He's a pretty credible source. He seems to get most of these things right. So we don't really know what the packaging is going to look like on this one. If it looks like the picture here, then that's pretty nice. I mean, it looks like a nice set. No matter what the packaging ends up looking like, I'm going to pretty much assume that this set is going to cost you anywhere between $250 and $300. That's my guess. So how many of you are going to double dip on that package? But that's supposed to come out October 5th. And October already has so many things coming out. That Underworld box set, which is $100, that comes out October 5th. You have all the Halloweens from Scream Factory, the 4Ks. All those are coming out on the 5th. You know, even if you go the Amazon route and you get them for $28 a piece, you know, you're looking at $150 to get all 5. And then there's those people that ordered off Scream Factory, and they're going to get the posters and the vinyl and the pins. You know, you're paying $300 to $250 for the set there. Also on the 5th of October is that Universal's the Universal Monsters classic set on 4K. I think that'll be, I would say it would be fairly popular, but given how much is coming out, I think it's really going to hurt those sales. And other than that, you got From Dusk Till Dawn coming out in October on 4K. You've got Misery coming out in 4K in October. You have Silence of the Lambs in October on 4K. And those are just some of the highlights. I know there's many more. So I guess it's time to start saving up for October. It's going to be an expensive month. But it kind of looks like you're going to be able to save some money this week and probably next week, because it's not looking the best. Not a whole lot of releases came out this week or next week, but we'll get into that in a second. I would just like to ask you guys that if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, maybe go ahead and subscribe. I know about 45% of my views are from unsubscribed viewers, so it would really help out a lot. And if you like physical media, if you like talking about movies, movie news, then go ahead and hit that like button for me and drop a comment about anything we talk about today. It's greatly appreciated and it really helps the channel. So when it came to the releases that came out this week, we were kind of limited once again. Not a whole lot. Probably the biggest release of the week is Batman A Long Halloween Part 2. Of course, this is available, you know, on Blu-ray, and it also has a steelbook that's Best Buy exclusive. I know a lot of people love that first movie. I still haven't checked it out. I would like to. I need to get up on that, and so I know a lot of people will be picking that one up. The thing I was most excited about this week that I pre-ordered, I don't have it yet. Hasn't arrived. Is One Crazy Summer. It's a really fun comedy. It's got Demi Moore and John Cusack in it. Joel Murray, Bill Murray's brother, you know. It's just a real fun comedy. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check it out. I recommend anyone picking that one up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a really fun one. And if you're a collector of Paramount Presents, there's a couple of releases that came out. A Place in the Sun and Nashville. Nashville's a documentary. Sounds kind of cool. And of course, Paramount Presents, they always do a great job with those packaging, you know, with the packaging on those. I would like to start collecting those myself. You can't collect everything. you have to give yourself a break somewhere. But I really do like those. Those are cool. So what did I pick up this week? I pre-ordered One Crazy Summer. I don't think I'll see it in the stores, so I went ahead and did the pre-order. Of course, anytime you pre-order anything from Amazon, you never know if you're going to get it on the day that it comes out, 2 days later, or 2 weeks later. You just really have no idea. But I did pick up a couple things while I was out and about this week. Yeah, I went to Best Buy and I ended up picking up the Backdraft 4K Steelbook. Yeah, this one's really nice. It's a good movie. I've been wanting to check it out on 4K. Yeah, so I can't wait to check this one out. I've heard nothing but good things about the transfer, so I'm looking forward to that. Also picked up a couple things from Second and Charles. I was out there looking around. I picked up this. It's actually a DVD of the Incredible Hulk. Yeah, you got the disc in the back here. Comes down. Yeah. And I just thought that was really cool. It wasn't very expensive at all. It's actually pretty cheap, and this is just the DVD of the Incredible Hulk. So I'll never watch this one. I pretty much got this for this packaging. This is like a plastic, but it looks really neat. It'll look good on the shelf. I'd never seen that one before. And then I picked up a copy of Pool Hall Junkies. I actually ordered this from Mr. Nichols, and I've yet to get that package. Hasn't arrived yet in the mail. But when I was at Second and Charles, I spotted this one, and they only wanted $5 for it. So, maybe I can flip this one and get some money back. Whenever you're searching for a movie, you always have a hard time finding it, and then once you find it, you'll find 10 copies of it out in the wild. That's kind of the way it works. Yeah, but I love Pool Hall Junkies. It's a great movie. If you haven't ever seen it, check it out. I wish it was available on something better than DVD. Can we get a Blu-ray release of this, or a 4K? I know so many people that are fans of this movie. Anyone who likes to play pool, anyone who likes to gamble, anything like that, well, they're always big fans of Pool Hall Junkies. And so yeah, that's what I picked up this week. And now we're going to jump ahead and look to the week of August 17th, and we're going to see what comes out when I see you next Tuesday. Honestly, since I've been started my YouTube channel and I've been doing these Tuesday videos, I've yet to have like a big week where there's been a lot of things that are have been coming out that you've needed to pre-order. I'm still waiting. This isn't that week though. It's another kind of a slow week full of mediocre titles. But let's take a look and see what's coming out. Maybe there's some that excite you that just didn't really excite me. So let's talk about it. Let's see what's coming out. So Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard is coming out from Lionsgate. This is available, of course, in Blu-ray. It's available in 4K. And it's available with a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Also being released is the original The Hitman's Bodyguard. There's a steelbook coming out of that as well next week, and that's also, I think that's a Best Buy exclusive on that one as well. RLJ Entertainment is coming out with The Discovery of Witches Season 2 on Blu-ray. So Labyrinth is getting a 35th anniversary edition on 4K, and this one's going to be a digibook, but I don't know. I mean, it's already been released on 4K before. A lot of people, including myself, probably have this one. You know, if you were interested in the movie, you probably already picked this one up. This was the 30th anniversary edition, and I kind of like the artwork on this one better than the digibook. So I don't know. I'm not going to be picking it up. Love the movie, but nothing wrong with this transfer here. Shadow of a Thin Man is coming out from Warner Archives, and that'll be on Blu-ray. Mill Creek is putting out a standard edition of Rad on Blu-ray. It's a good movie, but it's a little bit overhyped, a little bit more attention than it deserves. I'll put it that way. A little bit overrated. Magnolia Pictures is putting out Riders of Justice on Blu-ray. Every time I look at this cover, I think the guy on there looks like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead without his hat. And also from the Warner Archive Collection is In the Good Old Summertime on Blu-ray. And now here's one that I will be picking up next week, and that is from Lionsgate, of course Vestron, is Sundown, A Vampire in Retreat on Blu-ray. I love these releases from Vestron. They're always pretty great, good quality, nice packaging. You always get that slip cover, and it's just kind of, they're always priced right. This one's no exception. It's $12.96 is the pre-order price on Amazon, and I haven't seen this one, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. It sounds pretty cool. You know, I love a good sort of vampire story, so Vestron, $12.96, I'm picking it up. We have a Criterion release coming out next week. It's the original cast album of Company, and it's going to be on Blu-ray from Criterion. RLJ Entertainment is going to be putting out The Waterman on Blu-ray. We also have a Scream Factory release next week of The Borrower on Blu-ray. The Truffle Hunters is coming out by Sony Pictures on Blu-ray. And from Shout Factory we have The Rebels of PT 218. Looks like we got Alec Baldwin, Eric Roberts, and Danny Trejo in that movie. Sounds interesting. Kino Lorber will be putting out The Fortune Cookie on Blu-ray. Code Red will be putting out Percy. Also from Kino Lorber, The Emperor's Waltz. Sony Pictures will be putting out A Care Bears Movie 2, A New Generation. I actually think I remember that movie. I think that's the movie where they kind of introduced the Care Bear cousins. You know, like the ones that were, an elephant, a lion, and a monkey, and different things. I think I do remember that movie, watching it as a kid. It came out in 1986. Kino Lorber will be putting out Fitzwilly on Blu-ray. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone will be getting a re-release from Warner Brothers. It's got something called Magical Movie Mode. I'm not real sure what that is. I didn't really look into it too hard. They have it here on the cover, kind of promoting it. I know there's also a steelbook coming out this week, or it'll be next week, of the Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know if it'll have that magic movie mode. Probably it will. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure, some kind of gimmick just to sell another copy. If anyone knows what that is and you want to fill me in, you can post it down in the comments if you want. I've actually only seen 2 of the Harry Potter movies. I've seen the first one and Prisoner of Azkaban. I just never was a big Harry Potter fan. Couldn't really get into it. I don't own any of them. Sony Pictures will be putting out Bingo on Blu-ray. Well Go USA will be putting out Little Q on Blu-ray. Kino Lorber will be putting out The Indian Doctor, the complete series on Blu-ray. Well Go USA will be putting out Midnight Diner. Another Shout Factory title coming out next week will be Fast Vengeance. Vertical Entertainment will be putting out Rogue Hostage on Blu-ray. And finally, RLJ Entertainment will be putting out Stay Out of the Attic. And this one looks pretty good. I may have to pick this one up. And that's going to do it for the week of August 17th. Not a lot coming out. Another kind of slow week. Probably a good thing. Maybe save that money for October. If you're not good at saving the money, maybe buy a gift card. You know, get an Amazon gift card. Get a Best Buy gift card. And just keep it for when things do pick up. Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, I guess, will be the big release of the week. I'm not picking that one up. I probably will be picking up Stay Out of the Attic. And I'll probably be picking up Sundown, Vampire in Retreat from Vestron. Other than that, there was just a lot of re-release stuff. Labyrinth, Harry Potter, Rad. Things that you've already seen, probably already own. So go ahead and let me know down in the comments. What did you pick up this week? What are you looking forward to on the 17th? What are you going to pre-order in October? Until next week, hope you guys have fun. Watch a lot of movies. And we'll see you next Tuesday.